Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading for November. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright, now I'm going to be doing a simple past, present, future spread for you today. I will be clarifying and pulling bridging cards and connecting cards and whatever else we need. But I'm starting off with a couple of archetypes and spirit animals just to get an overview. Ooh, interesting. I wasn't expecting that. We have the sword. Let's get your spirit animals and then we will talk about this. Give me a minute. Okay. That's very eclipse energy. We had an eclipse recently and then we have one on the 8th. It's a total full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. Alright, Cancer. The octopus wanted to show itself. Ooh, nice. We have the dragon and we have the beaver. Alright. Now the sword can be a weapon, but it can also be a very necessary evil. Alright, now the sword is very unlike Cancerian energy. It is air. The sword is used to decide. It's used to separate one reality from another. Right? You see, one reality is technicolor and the other is monochromatic. So there's a decision that you need to make, or a decision you may have already made. I feel like now the sword, I gave this similar analogy to Taurus, I think it was, about the separation trauma that we experience at birth when we are separated from our mothers, right? When the umbilical cord is cut. So we all carry abandonment wounds in one way or another. Even if we've had very wholesome, fulfilling lives, we do carry that separation trauma. But then again, if we weren't separated from our mothers at birth, we'd be highly dependent people, right? So that separation causes independence. It causes us to rely on ourselves and build homes within ourselves. So there is some kind of decision that you need to make, something that will shape your life, something that will shape your destiny. This could be you severing ties with an old version of you. It could be that you've operated a certain way all your life, right? And suddenly you're like, hang on a minute, I'm being taken advantage of. This is not who I am. This is not my authentic truth. I need to bring out the real me to the world. This could be separating from where you lived. Maybe you're moving homes, you're moving countries, you're moving jobs. There could be a particular job that brought you a lot of stability and suddenly you're like, hang on a minute, it's not helping me grow. Right? So there is a new journey that you need to embark on. And this decision will be profound. That's what I feel, because eclipse season does bring about profound changes. I love to see the beaver here because this is Cancerian energy. Alright? It is water and earth combined. It is the energy of hard work. It is being loyal, tireless, putting your family and friendships and loved ones first. It talks about being good-natured, talks about being very dependable and having infinite love and enthusiasm for the people that you care about. All right. Though the beaver doesn't really initiate projects, but it makes sure that it completes them. You are cardinal water. So not only do you initiate, you see everything through. You are a tireless worker. So if this is related to the work front, I feel like whatever new thing you are starting here, whatever decision has been made here, it's for the long term. And it's going to bring you a whole lot of peace. Beavers build bridges as well, right? So I'm almost feeling like that shift, that quantum leap that you are taking right here, whether it is on the love front or the work front, you're not burning any bridges. You're still being very loyal to the people from your past. You're being very loyal to the lessons and the wisdom that you've learned. You're carrying them with you into a brighter future. When it comes to the dragon, some of you may be born in the year of the dragon. I know I am, and I'm a Cancer sun. So this reading is quite appropriate for me. The dragon talks about seeing your true self and balancing the ego. It is the self within the self that you don't really see very often. Okay, it's the self that you only see when you're in, let's say, deep meditation, or when you're in deep love, or when you're in your happy place. Okay, so I'm going to refer to the book. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend deep inside ourselves. The power of the dragon breathes transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It does I have a frog in my throat. Pardon me. This does talk about Kundalini energy. It talks about how yogis, when they enter deep meditation, their Kundalini awakens, right? It's that coil, the coiled serpent at the base of your chakras. So, do what brings you passion. Do what brings you drive and vitality and energy. Something that helps you get out of bed in the morning, right? The beaver works tirelessly for things and people that it loves, right? It doesn't expel its energy willy-nilly. That is what the sword is going to decide for you. Where are you expelling your energy? Is it worth it? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your inner self? Right? I need a sip of coffee. I'm also getting focus. You see the eye right here. There needs to be a focus. I feel like your energy may have been expelled in too many different directions. But there's almost like a narrowing out of focus that needs to happen right now, because the beaver can exhaust itself, right? So boundaries may be very important for you this month, Cancer. All right. Let's see. Oh goodness, these two popped up together, so I will take them as such. We have the 9 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. Interesting. That was in the recent past for you. Let's get the present. Ooh, we have the 3 of Pentacles and we have the 4 of Pentacles. Very cohesive energy so far, I have to be honest. Let's see the immediate future. 10 of Pentacles wanted to show itself, so did the 10 of Wands. Okay. We have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, and we have the 6 of Wands. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Swords, the Death card, the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Strength. I don't read reversals. 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Oh, beautiful energy. Absolutely love it. Okay, I'm just going to take these. Now, when it comes to your recent past, with the 9 of Swords, I feel like there was a whole lot of anxiety. There was a whole lot of ifs, buts, and maybes. You may have felt like there were too many eyes on you and you were being constantly watched. And your decisions, the decisions that you were making for yourself, they involved a lot of people. Okay? With the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, I feel like there could have been an opportunity that knocked at your door. I will need clarifiers to see what this was. But it's almost like it took a whole lot of time coming in, which is what probably put you in your head. It could have been communication that you were waiting for. This could have been a job opportunity. It could have been an offer of love. We shall see. Oh, goodness. The cards really want to talk for you. The Death card showed itself again. Wow. And I dropped a card. Chaotic energy, Cancer. What is going on? We have the Lovers and the 5 of Pentacles. Someone... You remember the abandonment trauma that I was talking about? The separation anxiety that we're all born with? I feel like that was triggered for you. The 5 of Pentacles is the energy of being left out in the cold. Of feeling lonely. Feeling alone. Feeling like you can't count on anyone. And with the Lovers card showing up right next to it, I mean, this was most likely a romantic partner who made you feel like this. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness me. We have the devil with the 10 of swords. The 3 of swords wanted to show itself again. Can you believe it? Okay. We have temperance and we have the 3 of cups. With the devil card, Capricorn energy, I feel like there was something that was very toxic here. It was a false start. The 10 of swords is like a computer going into overdrive, having so much information that you don't know what to do with it, right? The 10 of swords could also talk about betrayal. It could talk about a meddlesome energy, okay? I did give this analogy to Gemini about Henry II, who assassinated the Bishop of Canterbury. And in the original Rider-Waite, it is the Bishop of Canterbury who's lying dead on the ground because he was considered to be too meddlesome. Why I'm mentioning that is because we have the 3 of cups and the 3 of swords. And 3s sometimes, and the 3 of pentacles, pardon me. 3s, with so many 3s, it could represent third energy affecting your relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic energy. It doesn't have to be a romantic person who tried to interfere. It could just be religion, spiritual beliefs, ideologies, work, family, anything. That was the hiccup. The Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands is beautiful energy. It wanted to come in correctly, right? But I almost feel like there was something else in the way, or someone else in the way. With the Temperance card, I feel like you were patient. You didn't give up. I did say you don't burn bridges. And it's very difficult for a Cancerian to burn bridges. It's almost impossible. Because we feel so deeply, right? And if we felt so deeply about somebody, it's impossible for us to unlove that person. We may cut off our energy and access to our energy, but we will never unlove someone. Our hearts are too big for that. I feel like you were very patient through this process. It's almost like you knew it would overturn. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here in the present moment? Another 3. Why am I not surprised? The 8 of Wands again showing up is telling me that you may be holding back on communication just a bit. Because you don't have clarity. There's a bit of fear that I feel here. The 4 of Pentacles can be a card of holding back, like reserving your strength, reserving your energy. But it is a card of fear. It is a card of giving too much of yourself, knowing that you may not get the same energy in return. With the 3 of Wands, again a 3, it's like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something to change before you can show your true self to whoever this is. The 3 of Pentacles is clarified by the 6 of Cups. Ooh, 2 6s. It's a beautiful change. I like this. The 6 of Cups is a soul tie. It is someone you may have known in your past life. It could be a past relationship. It could be someone you feel very, very connected to. You see how, even though it's a beautiful tree, it doesn't look like it's doing much, right? But there's a whole lot going on under the surface. So if you feel that right now things aren't really progressing, things aren't moving, with the 3 of Pentacles, it's possible that you're friend zoned or you've put someone in a friend zone, whatever it may be. With the 6 of Pentacles, there is balance that wants to come in. The memories that you have with this person, the nostalgia that you've built with this person, I feel like it's going both ways. It's not just within your psyche, it's within theirs as well. There's an elevation that wants to happen here. And I'm going to get a connecting card. Justice, yes. The minor arcana of the Justice card is the 6 of Pentacles. It is balance, finally. The balance that you've been seeking. And I feel like all of this is stemming from the sword. It is stemming from the boundaries that you are putting into place now. You're not taking breadcrumbs. The Six of Pentacles can be a very breadcrumby card that, all right, we have a connection. Let me just give you enough to keep you around. Just enough to make you stay. But the Justice card is major arcana. This is the entire bakery. This is you truly, truly, truly getting the same energy that you put out. And that, I think, is going to help you open up a little bit. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in the future? The Emperor wanted to show itself. The Five of Cups. Four of Swords. Expectations always lead to disappointment. That's what I'm getting. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, you may have felt like you've invested such and such in so and so, and you're waiting for the energy to be reciprocated. Though I see it wanting to be reciprocated in the present moment, in the future, it is possible that the intensity of that reciprocation may reduce. But I see you being okay. I see you being fine. You're enjoying your own company. I feel like there's a lot that you've learned. That the self within the self. Right? You may have embarked on a spiritual journey throughout this process, and I feel like you're comfortable in your own skin. No matter who comes and goes, I feel like you've built a home within yourself. Cancer. We have the Hanged Man with the Hermit. Yes, you see, you're not doing much. You're like, okay, fine. You want to be, I don't have the Knight of Wands here, but that's the energy I'm getting. You want to be in the Knight of Wands energy. I'm going to be the Hermit. I don't need you. I don't need your in and out energy. I need permanence. I need stability. The World. You're not afraid to cut ties if need be. The World card is Arboreus. It is the snake that eats itself. It's almost like you're not afraid to close out a chapter if it means that it's going to lead to a new beginning. I feel like there's a lot of emotional maturity here, Cancer. Your EQ is exceptionally high. You're not sitting in this energy of boo-hoo, poor me. I'm almost feeling like this is a pattern. I feel like you've been through this before. It's been happening over and over and over again. And suddenly you're in this place where you can handle it. You're not bending over backwards to heal anymore. It comes naturally to you. Six of Wands. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I will take them. We have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Two of Swords. I need a connecting card. Oh goodness. Five of Wands. I need one more. The Staff. Whoever doesn't live up to your standards anymore, you've labeled them as a nuisance. Look at the bottom. Page of Swords, the Death card, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords. I'm a Cancer, right? This is not bothering me. For once, it is not bothering me. I feel with the Page of Wands and the King of Swords, there is this almost the fear that we were talking about here. There's no fear anymore. We do have this eclipse on the Two of Swords. Wherever there was indecision, now there is conviction with the King of Swords. You're not taking any BS. The Five of Wands is the most nonsensical card in the tarot. Okay, it is petty conflict, drama, fights, whatever. But the Star card is cosmic force. It's cosmic energy. It is your manifestations. It is healing. It is your wish. A wish that is very sacred to the universe. It transcends all of this nonsense. The Six of Wands talks about victory after a long battle. Right? The only way you can be victorious is if you use that sword correctly. Cancer. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to cut out what doesn't serve you anymore. I was saving this for last. Three of Swords. Pain. The Death card. The ending of something. Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. Looking for your rainbow. What brings you joy? Truly, truly ask yourself. Ask the self within yourself. What truly brings you joy? Don't think of the surface. Don't think of a text back or a call back or a date or none of that. Truly go deep within what makes your soul happy. If we are talking about a particular person, does this person truly enrich your soul? Do they help you grow? Do they help you grow as much as you can grow yourself? Do they match your energy? Because that's what the universe wants to bring you. The Knight of Cups. Strength. 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Wishes coming true. An offer of love coming in. But then again, discernment is uber important right now. And this has been a very prevalent theme. Gemini had a very similar energy of growth and people coming in and understanding who gets to stay, who gets to have access to your beautiful energy, and who needs to be, well, removed. I'm glad the Sword is here. It may not be your energy, but it may be an energy you need to adopt right now. Okay? Alright, let's get you some charms to close this off. We have the letters J and Y. These could be your initials. They could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. We have, oh goodness, the Tree of Life. This talks about setting down roots. Alright? Roots are under the surface. They do bring life. They're life force energy. Right? But if the roots are rotting, the tree is going to die. What determines the life of that tree is how much it is watered, how much it is fertilized, what energy is being put into the soil. The Kundalini energy that I was talking about at the base of your root chakra. What are you feeding it? Ask yourself that. Meditate on your lower chakras. I feel like that's really going to help. That's going to help ground you and truly make you understand what helps you shine. Cancer. Our upper chakras are always very balanced because we're so intuitive, right? We don't have to worry. I just saw 11:11 on my timer. We don't have to worry about our intuition. We don't have to worry about our throat chakra. We don't have to worry about our heart chakra because they're usually wide open, right? It's the base chakras that catch rust for us most of the time. So do a lower chakra meditation. We have a feather which talks about communication, swift communication coming in. Excuse me. We have Aquarius. You could have Aquarius heavily in your chart. You could be dealing with someone who doesn't have to be. We have a broken heart. And I truly feel like this isn't you. I feel like it's the people who hurt you. People seeing your glow up. And you truly standing in your power. And we have an aircraft. This could talk about a long distance relationship. It could talk about movement, travel. It could even talk about astral travel if you're heavily into meditation. But the aircraft could represent someone coming in to see you or vice versa. But it talks about movement regardless. So I would look forward to that. Alright, that was it, Cancer. Hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.